Hello, I'm Janet Miller. I'm a Kingdom Business Coach, and I want to share with you today 3 reasons why you may not be hearing your purpose. The Lord spoke these 3 things to me a while back, and I wanted to share them with you. God called me into the real estate market in 2009 as a single mom, and I had just built a house when God called me to go. So I learned quickly biblical principles to get my business going with no money, and I had a house payment on top of that to becoming a top producer. And so then God sent me up to Columbus, Ohio in 2012 to sit under Gary and Brenda Cassey. They have a show on TV called Fixing the Money Thing. And I learned a lot of things up there. One of the things I learned was my purpose. And my purpose was to teach other kingdom principles to other business people and to the kingdom of God, to teach them how the kingdom works and teach them other things. So anyway, he sent me home in 2015, and I very promptly got stuck. I didn't know how to get my message out, and I sat there for 3 years, trying to figure it out, and I wasn't hearing from God any clear direction. I wasn't hearing anything like, you do this, do that, or whatever. But anyway, so after 3 years, I heard the Lord say, if you're not going to do what I called you to do, I'm going to take it from you. And I said, no, you're not going to take it from me, God. I'm going to do what you called me to do. So I stepped out and I started teaching at my church. And 3 weeks later, I had 40 grand. So then I was like, I'm still stuck, even though I have this money, I don't know what to do. So I learned a bunch of marketing things, network marketing. I learned network marketing. I learned advertising with Facebook ads and YouTube and all those things. And so I launched 2 courses. But in my talking to Christians on a daily basis, they don't know they don't have any idea what their purpose is. They're like scrambled on their message. So I said, okay, so I've got to figure out how to help the Christians put their message together so that they can understand what it is that God has called them to do. But anyway, God had spoken to me a while back, in May of 2019, he spoke to me and told me 3 reasons why Christians were not understanding their purpose. One was baptism, believe it or not. These things kind of shocked me when I heard them too, but he didn't speak them all at one time. He spoke them in three different episodes. But one was baptism, because when John went to Jesus, or Jesus went to John rather, when Jesus went to John to get baptized, John said to Jesus, I'm not worthy to tie your shoes, and you come to me for baptism? And Jesus said, Now, John, it is the right thing for us to do to fulfill all righteousness. So if something is righteous and you know to do it, but you don't do it, that's sin, right? So, and also when we were baptized, we identify with Christ. And then the Numbers 2 thing was tithing. If you're not tithing, you are robbing God. And whenever a burglar comes into your house, you're not going to give them anything out of your house willingly, right? No, God's the same way. If he says you're robbing them, he says that in Malachi chapter 3. And so you're robbing God. But anyway, and then the number 3 thing was acts of service. Now that one kind of blew my mind because I never put 2 and 2 together. But when you're in James chapter 2, it says, show me your faith by your works, and I'll show you my faith with my works. Something like that. I may not have it exactly correct, but it's, I believe, James chapter 2. But he also says that faith without works is dead. So those are 3 reasons why Christians may not understand their purpose. And I wanted to share them with you. But I'm launching a free course, and I'll put the link in below, on how to put your message together. If you know what your message is, but you don't know how to get it out, funnels will work for any situation, any message, any ministry. So one of the things that God showed me was I was called to launch other ministries and help them to get moving. And so first thing you have to do is you have to know what your offer is or what your message is. So I hope you get clarity on that. It's a free class. And when I get the video for it recorded, you can watch it anytime. And I'll just link it below. And I'll put the other links down below for funnels. I'll put the other links down below for my free book. I wrote a book on Kingdom Principles for Business. And you can get all those in the links below. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my content. Once I get to 1,000 members, I will start doing videos twice a week, live. And I will see y'all later. Bye.